Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. As always, you know what I'm gonna say, you know what I'm gonna ask. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Good morning, guys. Hit the like button. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and welcome to the AFC East Show, where we talking about our division because you guys already know. I always tell you this year, every year, our best and easiest path is through winning the division. So we have to see what our opponents are doing in the division. So thank you guys for coming through. I'm super ecstatic. Let me check one thing real quick. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wait. Can you guys hear me? Let's see here. We're good. We're good. Oh, okay. Good morning. We got CBNE3 in the building. Good morning, Miss Fans. Good morning, Chad. Let's go be great today. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Delusional Patriots fan. Welcome, sir. Good morning, Dolphin Don. Good morning, Miss Fans and fam. Welcome, Sax Man. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. Fins up. Love it, guys. Good morning, Michael K. Dolphins winning the division isn't happening. Well, I don't know who Dud Fins are, but I know the Dolphins, and we're winning the division. Uh-huh. Thank you guys for coming through. So go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Yes, let everybody else know. If you're coming in, guys, I appreciate it. We're going to discuss today our first look and reactions to all four of the 53-man rosters. Obviously, they're initial, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of roster manipulation that's going to be going on. That's already gone on. And I'm going to give you some other updates if for whatever I see that might be, pertinent to all of us. So we'll definitely discuss that. I think it's going to be very interesting for sure seeing what each team has um set aside and kind of get you guys' opinion too. Excuse me. Ooh. Seeing what you guys think, because I mean, I like to have interaction, so that's typically how that works. So yes, guys. Also, too, a reminder: let's go ahead and keep it clean, guys. Just family-friendly environment. You can join the family and and let everybody else know as well where to come and hang out with us. Honestly, let's see here. Okay, I'll tell you this: the Jets. Man, they were definitely the toughest one for me to find. What do you call it? Uh, like all of their stuff, you know, uh, just to make sure that I had it all, written down properly for you guys. But nope, they had to be all extra to and like not add anything on their rosters, which is ridiculous. So yeah. Let's see here. Sorry, guys, just checking one last thing. Okay, we're good. I know we're live. Listen. You can catch this Fins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern as well. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get this puppy going for you guys. It's just sometimes the internet. So I gotta make sure I have everything set for you guys here. And there we go. Now, as I always like to say for my Dolphins Nation, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, is it true that Nick Needham was out in front of Home Depot this morning? Oh my gosh. I don't know if he was in Home Depot, but he did get released. There were some shockers for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. For the Dolphins, I'm gonna leave the Dolphins one last because obviously that's like our team. But yeah, I was looking for cuts, and Rams have cut Jason Taylor the second, no relation, and Zach Thomas, no relation. That's interesting. Good morning, Lenny. Welcome. Good morning, Vince fan out here trucking, listening. Can't wait to see who we pick up. Hopefully, we pick up O line help and wide receiver. Well, Lenny, you enjoy yourself. Drive safely. Okay. And we will definitely be here for you to give you all the information for sure. Delusional Patriots. Listen, I emailed you this morning, Miss Fins, but I realized I didn't put that it was from me. It's okay, but the email history is there, so it should be fine. Okie dokie. I'll take a look at my email afterward because I know it's about the Miss Fans Football Fantasy League, and I'll go over that again later on at the end of the day. So shout out to everybody, and thank you for coming through Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff, guys. Just hit the like button for me, appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I wanted to start. I didn't know how to truly start this one because I'm like, okay, well, we're dealing Dolphins for last. Which team should we start first? So let me put it here since since technically, in my opinion, they're probably going to be the team that um we'll have to deal with as far as like a real challenge. So the way I'm gonna do it is based on where teams ranked last year. So last year, well, the exception of obviously I'm still leaving the Dolphins last. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my dad's favorite, with the Patriots. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, L Patriots, the Patriots. I don't know, Los Patriots. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with the Patriots. And very interesting to see what our lot looks like. So let me go ahead and pop this puppy open real quick for you guys and share for you guys. So bear with me. There it is. There it is. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, let me know if you can see that. You should be able to see that, but let me make it a little bit thicker and bigger for you guys. So hold on. That should be okay. I feel like that's enough. Like that's big enough, right? Right? Yeah, that's big enough. So we're gonna start with Alex Barth. Appreciate you, buddy, with all this. Essentially, he said, looks like all 8 of the Patriots draft picks made the initial 53-man roster. Best I can tell is the first time an entire draft class has made the initial 53 in New England since 1997. Oof. That's a long time. That's also the year that the Florida Marlins won the World Series. I'm totally going to throw that in there because I'm a Florida girl. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Morning, guys. Morning, Mad Trial Chief. Welcome, Steve. Welcome. Appreciate you. So yeah, so all the guys that they picked up right here, they were able to go ahead and get. So their cornerback, Chris Canty, defensive tackle, Brandon Mitchell, running back, Cedric Shaw, safety, Chris Carter, offensive guard, Damon Denson. Oh wow, I could have just clicked on the picture. My lord. Damon Denson, offensive guard. Ed Ellis, offensive tackle. Vernon Crawford, linebacker. Tony Gator? Does that say Gator? It does say Gator, wide receiver. Okay, I like him just because his last name. And Scott Rainberg, offensive guard. There you go. So well, these are the 97 draft um, selections. So it looks like their current ones for this year made it. And this is kind of like a simple It's extremely tiny version, but don't worry because unlike the Jets, the Patriots actually put a nice little picture here. So, as far as QB, I thought from what I heard from everybody is that Jacoby Brissett was getting cut. That's what I, but I guess not, or maybe I'm mistaking him with. Oh, never mind. I am mistaking him, and this happened his entire career. Jameis Winston, who got cut from the Browns. So never mind, people. Jacoby Brissett apparently looks like he is their first quarterback. Then Drake May, and then Joe Milton the second or the third. Yeah, that's the third. Running back Antonio Gibson, Jermichael Hasty, and Ramondre Stevenson. That man is still there. Good for him. Good morning, Lil V. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Cat for life. Welcome. Good morning. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna highlight that here. Then they have their wide receiving core in 1 second. In Javon Baker, Kayshawn Butte. I'm gonna go with on a Bodie. This is embarrassing, but I'm just gonna say because I really want to say baby got back, but I don't know if that's correct. So I'm gonna go with Beauty. The Mario Douglas, KJ or Osborne, Jalen Polk, Jalen Rieger, Tyquan Thornton, Titans, Jaheim Bell, Hunter Henry, which that one I was like, wow, Hunter Henry. I wonder where he went, but I mean, to me, he's a pretty good tight end. So hopefully he'll do something for them. Austin Hooper, O line Davis Andrews, Michael Jordan. Shut up. To have somebody named Michael Jordan. I like that. Nick Leverett, Viridian Low, Chagwuma Okorafor. I think I said that right. Mike Onwenu, Layden Robinson, CD Sow, Caden Wallace. This is why I like pictures because they're fun. Their defensive line, Daniel Equale, Devon Gottschall, Tristan Hill, Jeremiah Farms Jr., Keon White, Dietrich Weiss Jr. And as far as their linebackers, you got Jawan Bentley, Christian Ellis, and Fernie Jennings, Raekwon McMillan, Jelana Tavai, Joshua Uche, O'Shane Seminas, Seminas, Seminas. Listen, if I mess that up, I'm sorry, sir. Seminas, Kiminus, Seminas. I'm gonna say Seminas. Their cornerbacks and safety for the Patriots, ladies and gentlemen: Alex Austin, Isaiah Bolden, Marcellus Dial Jr., Kyle Duger, Christian Gonzalez, Jalen Hawkins, Jonathan Jones, Marcus Jones, Jabril Peppers, Del Pettis, Braden Schuler, and Marco Wilson, and their um, special teams: Bryce Behringer, Joe Cardona, and Joey Sly. Sly? I'll go with Sly. Yeah. So here it is. It's an easier way of seeing it because I don't know about you, but I just like the way that ESPN puts it. It's nice and clean and open like this. So there you go. Now they do have some guys that are. I thought it was actually very interesting. Um, they still have Cole Strange out and Kendrick Bourne out. But we're gonna take a look at their transactions here, so you guys have and I and I ah, come on, baby, come on, come on. I have to do this. I'm gonna have to do. There you go. Got it. Okay, these are all the transactions. Holy smokes! As you can see. Um, Sorry, give me 1 second. So, what is you guys' opinion so far of the initial 53-man roster? Missed our own resident, Patriots fan, Mr. Delusional Patriots fan is in here. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We have like 16 people that is on the injury list, which is interesting because you can designate how many people. I think you can. It might be unlimited. I'd have to double check when it comes to the IR. The only thing is you could put people on IR and essentially, I don't, I don't want to say end their season, but keep them there. The only thing is you're only allowed to bring back two, so it's like it's kind of a bummer for teams, at least in my opinion. Pats will be lucky to win 3 games. You guys. Oh my lord, that's hilarious. Oh, let's see. Your Thanksgiving gonna be early for Gators. Oh my lord, you guys are too much. Gator versus Duck. Who wins? I'm going with. Wait, are you talking about college football or are you referring to like Storm Duck? Because he made it to us. Thoughts on this? We're gonna talk about this, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mike White on the Bills practice squad. I thought that was very interesting. And in case you guys may or may not know, teams can do their claims all the way up to 12 p.m. today, so noon, so in about less than 4 hours, right? Because it's 8:20. In less than 4 hours, uh, they have left to make all their claims. Then after that, it's kind of like a free for all for the entire league, which to me I think is kind of interesting. Let's see exactly how um the entire the entire league, ends up behaving when it comes to this. Okay, dokie. Listen, I'm a visual learner, so let's continue. New England still needs a left tackle. Bad, bad. New England right now, they're still rebuilding, ladies and gentlemen. They are not for the next 50 years. They're gonna super suck. But right now, still trying to put their teams together. Sorry, Daddy, I said that, but still don't like New England. Although I heard Joe Milton wasn't looking too bad, which a lot of teams opted to take their third quarterback, their emergency quarterback, and put them in the practice squad, or at least hope that they make the clear waivers and put them in the practice squad. But there were still a handful of teams that preferred to secure their third emergency quarterback within the 53-man roster. So that's going to be very interesting. We'll see. There is a lot of manipulation, and when it comes to the roster as well, that's something that I learned, which I thought it was pretty cool. Good morning, Bizarro. Welcome. Ronnie, welcome. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Um, where was I? Sorry, this is why I can't pay attention to the chat because it kind of gets me away. Sorry. Um, but yes, so a lot of manipulation. If there's some guys that you don't think is gonna clear waivers, you keep them in the 53. Maybe release someone else that you have every intention of bringing back, and kind of hope, you know, that they clear through it because it's a less likelihood that they will be claimed versus the guy that you want. And then once that deadline of noon today happens and everybody's back, then you can go ahead and switch those two players, put the guy you put in initially in the 53, put him in the practice squad, and then go and get your initial guy back into your 53. So that's one of the things that the Dolphins, um, I know, are looking to do, but a lot of teams do it. There's no way Blake felt. No way. No way. No way. No way. Nope. No. Nope. Don't tell me that. Are you messing with me? You're messing with me. You're messing with me. You're messing with me? Are you messing with me? Are you messing with me? Don't. You're about to have me flip out. Nope. No, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna keep this just in case. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. But let's continue. So their wide receiver Kendrick Bourne, they have placed the Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, Cole Strange. Still remember when they drafted him. Everybody in there was like, "Who's Strange?" I better, man, Jack. I'm telling you, Ronnie, don't mess with me. Please. Anyways, sorry. Sion Taki on the pup list, the physically unable to perform list. Um, with that, that means that they have to wait 4 weeks before they can come back into the roster, but it does open up 3 spots in their 53-man roster. Now, let's see here. In case you don't know, a lot of you guys do know, but in case you don't know, once you're placed on that, Ronnie, see, you play too much, Ronnie. Not cool. um, if you're placed in the pup list, just like for example, OBJ was kept in the pup list for us, that means that the first 4 weeks of the season, you're not allowed to play at all. But once you have once those 4 weeks are up, you can stay however long you need to. But once you do decide to come back, you have 21 days to make the active roster, which give enough time for the player to acclimate into game speed and for teams to decide who they're gonna put into either cut, release, or put into their practice squad. Excuse me, make their adjustments. They also placed defensive line Christian Barmore on the NFL NFI list with a destination to return. Um, placed O line Calvin Andrews, DB Marte Mapu on IR with a destination to return. Placed DL Armin Watts on IR. Armin Watts on IR without a designation means he's pretty much done for the year for them. Released Joshua Bledsoe, Kellen Deesh, Liam Fornadell, um, Joe Gillis Harris, Kevin Harris, Terrell Jennings, Kobe Jones, Matt Lander, what is it? And a whole bunch of other guys here. But this is the one that I was most interested in. I can't believe they got rid of Billy Zappi. I really don't. I thought he did pretty decent, what was it, 2 years ago when he was backing up uh now I can't remember the dude's name from Bama. Help me out, Chad. Who was there that was from Bama that they got rid of? The guy, with the ankle stuff. Who was he? Oh, I can't. One of you guys will put it on there. Billy Zappi, definitely. I thought he was a pretty decent. Mac Jones, thank you, Ronnie. You better have, Mister. I thought it was pretty decent, in my opinion, of a backup quarterback, a developmental quarterback. So, for me, how did the Patriots fare in this? To delusional Patriots fans, just yeah, Zappy the goat gone. Maybe he can go to Miami and be a starter. Stop it. Um, Oh man, Barmore dealing with blood clots. That's not good. But yeah, they do. They absolutely need right now. Excuse me, help in that online, for sure. So we gotta see. Look, I'm not sorry. I'm trying to read this chat. No bueno. I'm not gonna say that the Patriots are in a position to contend or anything like that because I don't think so. I personally think that they're probably gonna end up being last again in the division. But seeing their initial roster, yes, initial depth chart, this right here is gonna be very interesting because Jacoby Brissett, I don't see him as a starter in that sense. I gotta take a look at their schedule. Next week we're gonna take a look at their schedule and do the schedule predictions and things like that. Um, I don't think they're ready at all to make any sort of push. To be honest with you, they might be lucky to win 6 or 7 games. I'm just speculating that part. I do know that they're gonna need a lot of help, in my opinion. Especially, just like we're dealing with OR issues, they're also dealing with O line issues as well. And this is not a good look at all. Because they have like zero depth. And look at their starters. Strange is out. Michael Jordan. I do think, well, I don't think. I know for a fact Dolphins will be sweeping the Patriots again this year, but delusional Patriots fans says, um, New England isn't ready, even though Patriots fans tell you Drake is ready and a good backup. Oh, and he has talent and potential, but not ready. I don't think he's ready either. I really don't. Good morning, G Man. Welcome, Joe Wrist. Welcome. I don't think that I don't think the Patriots are ready. They're essentially they're going through. They're still going through their rebuild. They have probably this year, maybe even next year, to have to deal with, in my opinion. Um, their defense, though, I will say this: Patriots defense is gonna be good, in my opinion. Minus the having to deal with the blood clots for Christian Barmore. Hopefully he's good. But this is essentially this is essentially the same defense from last year. So they're gonna be annoying with defense. They won't put up any points, but they'll actually be pretty decent in their defense, which is funny because I feel like now they flipped with the Jets. How Jets had a better defense versus um what do you call it? Jets had the better defense, but they didn't have the offense last year. In this case, now Patriots have the better defense, but they don't have the offense. And that's not good. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. I tried emailing you, Michelle. Do me a favor, can you email me back? Um, just so I can have like a new email from you. Appreciate it. But we're absolutely sweeping the Patriots. Don't let their fans tell you no, no, no. We're sweeping the Patriots. They might get swept by Bills too. Maybe split with the Jets, split with the Bills, but they're getting swept by us. That's not. I'm not even worried about that. Mm-mm. And that's the Patriots. For me, they're gonna be dead last, so I'm not worried about them. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, now that we're done with L Patriots, let's go ahead and well, I gotta do the Jets because obviously the Jets. The Jets ended up third last season, so gotta do it. Good morning, Finland P. Okay, hold on, guys. Water break. Look at this. This is so adorable. We might get swept by the Jets, but definitely not the Bum Bills or last leg Miami. That was so adorable, delusional Dolphins fan. Thank you for representing your fan base really well, sir. Much appreciate you on that one. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Okay. Hey, well, I want y'all to see my goodies, not my goodies. Um. Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing something here. Okay. 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 Let's continue with the Jets. This one is kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this one was actually kind of interesting because the Jets, obviously, the biggest thing is that the Jets actually have their quarterback back. You know, so that one to me very interesting. Right now, it looks like they have 25 guys on offense, 25 on defense, three in special teams. So very, very blended, if you will. Very, very even. So they got obviously Aaron Rodgers as their starting quarterback, and they got Tyrod Taylor as backup. I really feel bad for Tyrod Taylor, man, when they puncture his lung and essentially ended his career. Um, he's been bouncing around teams. But I thought, man, when he had that opportunity with the Chargers, it was the Chargers or was it the Bills? I know it was with the Bills, but might have been the Chargers. Yeah, they punctured his lung, and then here comes Herbert. I thought that was kind of a bummer for him because I thought maybe, oh wow, he might actually be like a decent starter for them. But history's history. Moving on. So yeah, listen, the biggest obstacle for Aaron Rodgers is gonna be his own home field, ladies and gentlemen. His own home field will be his biggest obstacle. Okay? That's the thing. His biggest obstacle will be his own field. So they have Aaron Rodgers. Hopefully he can get past the first drive this time, which he should, you know. We don't want anybody getting injured, but it was so very interesting to not have them last year the way that you know. Anywho, moving forward, and shout out to the almost 300 people we have in the building, man. Thank you, guys for coming through. If you haven't done so already, real quick, take 2 seconds. Hit that like button. Everybody on Twitter, everybody on Twitch, do me a favor. We're really trying to get to 1500 subs, but before we get there we got to get to 1400 subs. So if you guys can help me out, I'm about what is it, 13, about 65 subscribers away. So if 200 plus of you guys are brand new to Miss Fees and you like what you see, uh but wait, there's more. Do me a favor, go on my profile, click the link in my profile. It says youtube.com/Miss Fans, It'll take you to my YouTube channel, and all you gotta do is hit subscribe and hit that like button. It's 100% free, but it helps the channel get to its goal of getting to 1,500. But the first one's gonna be 1,400. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Dolphin State of Mind. Thank you, sir, for coming through. Let's continue. Then they got the running backs: Priest Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, Easy Nikanda. I almost said Wakanda. Listen. Brees Hall, obviously starting running back. One of their best picks, in my opinion, in the last 10 plus years that they've had picks. I expect him to be a top 20 running back in the league for sure, if not even higher. I think I'm actually looking forward to seeing Brees Hall what he's had. I know he's dealt with some injuries, but I look forward to see what he's got. How do they use him in this offense, especially since they finally have Aaron Rodgers back. Knock on wood, he stays healthy because I'm a football fan and I like good football. But I'd like to see how they end up using him, and maybe if they can balance their passing game with their run game, he might have less injuries. So good luck to him. But that's where I'm at right now when it comes to him. The running back room is okay, but ladies and gentlemen, don't let nobody lie to you. The best and number one running back room in the entire NFL is the Miami Dolphins running back room. Period, hands down. And I'm not being a homer all the way. But I'm just saying, we have the best running back room. And Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, and Izzy, they can go ahead and compliment them, but please. Then their wide receivers: Garrett Wilson, we already know it's the top 10 receiver. Mike Williams. That I'm when they got Mike Williams, I'm like, whoa. Which Mike Williams are they gonna get? The injured Mike Williams that only plays half a season, or are they gonna get, is he gonna go back to form? I'm excited to see what they do with Mike Williams, being that he's a bigger target than Wilson. Great veteran, in my opinion. Really good pickup by the Jets. For me, he'll be able to open up the field for Aaron, because he's really good at running routes, great down the seam. But really, to me, I'm excited to see how they use Mike Williams um, in this offense. Because to me, he's a I don't want to say a hybrid per se, but he's a much bigger body receiver. And if he can stay healthy, he should be pretty fun to watch. They also have Xavier Gibson, like they did last year, and Malachi Corley, Jason Brownlee. Good, pretty good wide receivers last year. Backup wide receivers for them. They got obviously Alan Lazard, or I call him Lizard. Uh, he's the Aaron Rodgers pickup that they got from Green Bay to make him feel more comfortable. So we gotta see if that connection is still there, which it should be. I mean, they played a few years together, so I'm not surprised about that. Um, let's see here. Exactly. Thank you, Superfish. Superfish. Mike Williams is a great 50-50 ball catcher, man. I'm telling you. I actually like Mike Williams. So, good morning, AP. Welcome, Adam S. in the building. One of our awesome, 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 awesome members of the channel, guys. And that's a great way if you want to support the channel too. You can go ahead and become a member. Really do appreciate you guys. All of you guys that do support that way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody that donates to the channel as well. I appreciate all of you guys that donate too, because it helps to continue to build the channel and grow this puppy together. So thank you guys for coming through. Let's continue with the Jets real quick so we can finish them out and get to the Bills. Yeah, we got Tyler Conklin, really, pretty. I would say pretty good tight end, good receiver. run his routes pretty good, pretty well. So nothing. Obviously, he's a starter. He should be a good another good big body receiver for Aaron Rodgers. He's a decent blocker too, so we'll see. Jeremiah Ruckers, the other tight end they got, and then for their tackle, they got Tyron Smith, Morgan Moses, Olu Fashanu. Wish they picked up this year, man. It's a good pick. Carter Warren and Max Mitchell. Um, you see Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses. They're probably going to be their starters. Not bad. Their guards. They actually kept 10 in the O line, which to me, it makes sense, especially with a position that you might need a little bit extra help, like the tackle position for them, since obviously you need to protect your biggest commodity, which is Aaron Rodgers. It makes sense. You want to make sure you have plenty of tackles that you can rotate if need be and protect your franchise quarterback. You know, they got Elijah Vera Tucker, who's back. Hopefully, he stays healthy. John Simpson and Xavier Newman, and then as their center, Joe Tipman, which is pretty good for them, and Wes Schweitzer. Then for defense, guys, they got 11 on the line with Jeremiah Jones the second, Michael Clemens, Will McDonald the fourth, Tack McKinley, Braden McGregor, Eric Watts. Interior D line, Quinnen Williams. I mean, oh Lord. Again, their defense will always be better than their offense, in my opinion. Javon Kinlaw, Solomon Thomas, Leonard Taylor the third for their interior D line. They got linebacker CJ Mosley, Quincy Williams, Jamin Sherwood, Zaire Barnes, Shaz Surratt. Outside corner, Sauce. Obviously, I'm gonna hold you the entire time. I'm guarding you, Gardner. And then DJ Reed, Quantez Striggers, and Jarick Bernard Converse. They have Michael Carter the second for their slot corner. And where am I? There you are. And Braden Eccles, and then Chuck Clark and Isaiah Oliver for their strong safety and free safety Tony Adams and Ashton Davis. Listen, this starting D line is pretty good, man. Between Jeremiah Johnson, Quinnen Williams alone, and Quincy Williams, this is gonna be a really tough defense. Like always, I expect their defense to pretty much be top 10 again this season. Although I still think he's slightly overrated. And he needs to grow in the league. Sauce Gardner is still pretty decent. Um, corner, and we know DJ Reed is already a pretty good corner. So we gotta see. Their secondary is not bad either, as well with Chuck Clark. There as well. And then they got Greg Zerline as their kicker, Thomas Morstead and Thomas Hennessy as their punter and long snapper. Um, yeah, so that's pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. So this is their initial 53-man roster. They do have placed on IR Jordan Travis, Lecky Fotu, and Kenny Yaboa. So we gotta see and track how that ends up being for them. But in case you want a different way of seeing it, here it is. Um, yeah, that's just a quickie here for you guys. There you go. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you think? What do you guys think? I think that the Jets again, they're gonna go 7 and what is it? They're gonna go like 7 and 11 or 7 and 10. I'm kidding, guys. No, they should be pretty decent. They just should be pretty decent. I expect the Jets to do much better than last year because they have Aaron Rodgers. I think they'll go as far as Aaron Rodgers. So if he's able to play all 17 games, I think that they just do have an opportunity to make the playoff. Um, and do I want to call them playoff contenders? I mean, we're gonna dive into their schedules next week, next Wednesday, um, for week one. But I would say, yeah, I do. But like maybe seventh, kind of scraping in because obviously the division is ours. So they're gonna have to deal with the Bills for second, and hopefully get get that seventh uh you know, you know playoff uh um spot. There you go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Did my membership disappear? It looks like it did. Oh, but the offensive mind is helping you. There you go. Membership should reoccur every month unless you cancel it. Yeah. Oh, you got a new car. Hey, it happens. No worries, Joe. You can still go ahead. And remember, guys, just I should probably show you guys. Let me see if I have. Let me go to Fins. I'm gonna show you real quick, guys, what I mean by you can come here, and shout out to all of you guys. We have over 300 people watching the show live right now, so thank you guys for coming through. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, you can see. Just click on my very beautiful name. My picture. Um, Miss Fins, host of the Miss Fins Show, Wednesdays 8 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, guys. Okay. Appreciate you guys. And yes, we want to continue. I want to get to 2,000 followers as well. So if you guys can help me out, if you haven't followed me already, go ahead and follow me on there. Hey, look, that's us. Awesome. But here, this is what I mean. See, weekdays on youtube.com/Miss Fins. You could click this link or you can go to this link. Either one is the same link, and this will take you to my channel page, ladies and gentlemen. And this will allow you to go ahead and check out the channel. And then all you gotta do is just I'm logged in, so that's why you see this. But all you gotta do is just log in and click on subscribe, and it'll help. See, right now we're at 1.34, so 1,300 subs, 1,346 subs, I believe, as I saw last time. So if you guys can help me out, that would be amazing. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by mid-season, if not earlier. Uh-huh. So if you guys help me out, wow, 549 videos. Been putting in work. This is season 3, and you can see all the awesome members. And this is it. This is how you can become and join the Miss Fins membership squad. Is $3.99. For the practice squad, starter is $9.99. Pro Bowl $19.99, and All Pro is a $24.99 a month. And this is just a great way for you to support the channel. As you can see, you get different loyalty badges on my logo, different colors, and you get awesome emojis. Look at all these emojis. So there you have it, guys. You can go ahead and do it. And each bracket gives you something different that you're able to go ahead and get, including what's before then as well. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to go ahead and show you. This is what you can do when it comes to helping out Miss Fins and getting us bigger. Now let's move on, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bills. Let's see here. The only reason I don't fear the Jets is because they don't have a real head coach. Yes, they do. It's just a defensive head coach. Uh, what am I imagining? Michael K. I know you're a Bills fan, but come on. Oh yeah, you're not. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to donate. This one thing that I tell people all the time: you do not have to donate. By you doing this right here and just hitting the like button, it's 100% free. By you sharing the channel and telling people, about the channel, that's 100% free. And by you subscribing to the channel, that's 100% free. So you absolutely do not have to listen. I know this economy, so I totally get it. By you literally just liking the channel and subscribing, that's the best and easiest way, and it's 100% free. And let your friends and family know. Hey, check out Miss Finn. She's awesome. 8 a.m. Eastern time. you know? But yes, you do not have to. If you cannot do it, do not feel like you have to. By you simply being here in the mornings, checking out the channel, hitting that like button on YouTube, and subscribing on YouTube, it's a great way for you to help out the channel and grow it. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you guys are aware. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the Bills. I know it's what's his name's favorite part, the trade. So, funny enough, the um the Bills and the Jets did a little inside this used to never be a thing. But for the last like 15 years apparently it's okay to trade within your own um division, which I always found it weird, but hey, it is what it is. But yes, so they traded the Jets traded Brandon Codrigan Cordrinkin blah, blah, Brandon Codrington, and seventh round pick and they swapped it, and they just received a sixth round pick, both of them for 2026. Um, yes, I did Dolphins state of mind, so you're good to go. I already have you check marked as good to go. I appreciate you, buddy. What's his name? Irrelevant. Good morning, Newfoundland. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that was one of the trades that happens within the division. They also have placed 3 players on OR. I will give them this. Thank you for showing us pictures, Bills, because I like pictures and it's easy for us to say. These guys have been placed on IR. O line Travis Clayton, running back Darrington Evans, and linebacker Matt Milano. Those are 3 IR players. We've placed 3 players on IR. Darrington, Milano um, are both designated to return. What does that mean? That means the first 4 weeks at least, um, these gentlemen cannot play. And then once they do come back, they have to, or they're done whenever they're eligible to come back after the 4 weeks, and they feel like they have 21 days to make the roster. And it looks like they have designated their running back Darrington Evans and Matt Milano, both of them as returning. Which, hey, that should be good for the Bills. What did I do? So let's take a look at who the Bills have released so far. I should have, yeah. We released 27 players from our roster. That's a lot. Look at all these players that they have released so far, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of players. I don't know about you, but that seems like a lot of players that they have. Oh, ooh, I'm still taking a look, guys, to make sure that any other moves, we give you guys that update for you. Let me see here 1 second. Oh my goodness, sorry. I apologize, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see here. I appreciate you guys. Um what do you call it? Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay. So I'll make sure that have the last thing I'm like, okay. Anywho, yeah. So as far as their cuts, Lyle Collins definitely that one piqued my interest. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. I was like, I was like, teach you ways of blah. I was like, I was like, maybe ways of blah. Um, we gotta see. Okay, see. Oh no. Hey, there. Okay. So as far as who they released so far, Lyle Collins absolutely was one of them that I did see it. And then running back Frank Gore Jr. I was like, maybe he might actually get a little chance to be able to do it. Now, remember, guys, just because these gentlemen got cut, that doesn't mean they're not looking to go ahead and bring them back to the practice squad. Like I told you, um, those guys that got released, teams, they have to clear waivers by noon today. Afternoon today, teams are able to go ahead and sign players to their practice squad. So you might see some of these players come back into the fold, but I thought it was very interesting to see, some of these guys that I thought maybe perhaps they might actually make the team. Um, Good morning, Timothy. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Jose. Welcome, one of our awesome members. Bills think they're the Patriot dynasty. Newsflash: Bills are good because of the turnover king. See, Brady didn't turn the ball over. That's why their run lasted, well, it lasted 20 years. Really. So yeah, we'll see. Oh man, this chat, you guys are hilarious. Good morning, Chris. Welcome, Chris. Appreciate it. It's getting to that time for Josh Allen's to next level. Okay. So yeah, so you could definitely expect several of these guys to come back to the team. Um I mean, I'm not surprised whatsoever. So let's take a look at their 53-man roster, ladies and gents. I was like, I was like, where's the fried rice? Oh, that's what I was looking for. Oh, not their PR. Okay. So you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, that we have their quarterback, Josh Allen. Breaking news, he actually made it to the team this time. Ah, Lord. I love messing with the Bills fans because they're always super chatty. But look, until we beat them, I gotta give them props. I gotta take off my Homer hat sometimes today, since it is the AFCU show. But until we technically beat them, they're still at the top. They're still the reigning divisional champs. Which, hey, look, this means a lot to them, and that's really good. And they got it. So hey, it is what it is. So in their offense, they got Josh Allen, Mitch Trubisky, and they have Shane Buchele. Yeah. Running back James Cook, Ty Johnson, Ray Davis, and Darrington Evans. Evans is designated to return from the IR, but we already told you this. And Buccelli is on the IR, which I believe that he will end up not. His season might be over. Yeah. Then I got the fullback Reggie Gillum, wide receivers Curtis Samuel, Keon Coleman, who I can't wait to see. The man is hilarious. When he got drafted, I like his humility and I like his honesty. He's here to work, and he's not here to flash in front of any or be flashy or anything like that. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and I like to see what the young man has. And now while receiving Court Khalil Shakir, Mac Hollins, we know Mac Hollins, and Marquez Vanley Scanlon, Valdez Scanlon. Gotta see what he does. Tight end Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, and Quinton Morris. Listen, whether I like it or not, the best tight end room absolutely is the Bills, guys. Today I have to be objective. They have the best tight end room. Period. Just like how the Dolphins have the number one running back room in the division. In the division, the best tight end room by far is the Bills. Not even a question. They love to run those two tight end sets all the time. Sometimes even three. And it's like, okay, great. But with Kincaid and Dawson both being healthy, they're a problem. I just like to be honest. For their O line, they got Deion Dawkins, Spencer Brown, Connor McGovern, Osiris Torrance, David Edwards, Ryan Vandermark, Alec Anderson, Cedric Van Prangriger, Tylen Grable, and then they have placed on IR Travis Clayton and Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle. Sorry. And then you have for their defense, Von Miller. Man, that contract, possibly one of the worst contracts ever. But hey, for the Bills, for Von Miller, it's a great contract for him. The man has been riding the bench essentially and getting millions. So why not? You know what I mean? Um, they have Greg Rousseau, Epinesa, Smoot, Javon Solomon, Casey Toohill. Um, we already know Rousseau and Epinesa. They're gonna be good anyways. And Javon Solomon should also be good as well. It's annoying, but this I will give them this. They have their secondary is not always as good as their line, but they should be okay in their defense. They should be okay. And they're the census tackle. They got Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, Austin Johnson, Dwayne Carter. Linebackers Terrell Bernard, Dorian Williams, Balon Spector, Nicholas Morrow, Edufuan, Ulo Foshio, Joe Andreessen, and Matt Milano. Obviously, Milano being designated to return off the IR. Cornerbacks Teron Johnson, Rasul Douglas, which last year was all over the place. It was actually pretty good. Christian Benford, pretty good. Career Elam, also pretty good. Jamarcus Ingram, Brandon Codrig. I can't say that last name, guys. Codrington. 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 We'll stick to that. Then a safety Taylor Rapp, pretty decent. Mike Edwards, Cole Bishop, Cam Lewis, Damar Hamlin. They have Terrell Bridges and D. Delaney both on the IR as well. And obviously Tyler Bass as their kicker, Sam Martin as their punter. And long snapper Reed Ferguson, the one Ferguson that made the 53-man roster, man. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Wait, Michael, okay, how do I lose my credibility? Which one of my statements did you not like, sir? No, seriously, like I don't. I literally am giving you props about your tight end room. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't get it. We have the second best tight end unit in the division. I'll take that. Yeah, I think Dolphins do have second best tight end unit. I give us that for sure. I like our tight ends. And which for me, I think it's actually pretty interesting who we ended up keeping off the list of what our last, which we'll go over because I gotta give you ours too. We're part of the division too. So taking a look at all of these three different teams. Obviously, you got, like I said, the Patriots, who was last year, the Jets, who came third, Bills, who came first. Excuse me. It's gonna be very, very interesting this season how this division ends up going. Oh, because I said your secondary was your D line was better than your secondary. That comment is what got you up in arms. Sir, your secondary has sustained severe injuries consistently for the last 3 years. I don't think I was far off when I said that. Your D line was actually pretty good. Stopping the run, you guys were actually pretty decent. Your defense ended up still being what top half of the league last year. I don't think my assessment of your secondary was that bad. I mean, come on, man. Yeah. We got running backs at 49ers. We need a running back. Yeah. There is zero chance. Listen, the Dolphins have the best running back room. I would say second best running back room. I gotta give it to the Jets. Yeah, even though they, oh god, the flipping Bills actually ended up having James Cook play out of his mind last year, which, in my opinion, allowed Josh Allen to play quarterback and not have to put his body all the way, all the way as their number one leading rusher. Excuse me. But yeah, no. I mean, James Cook, phenomenal running back. Really, 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 really good running back. But as a position group, it's not even a question. Dolphins have the number one position group and the number one running back room. And I think I'd give the Jets number two, Bills three, and those two could be interchangeable. And then if we're talking running backs, I'd give Patriots last. They're just last in the law. As they should be, ladies and gentlemen. Giving us hard time for 20 plus years. My entire childhood. My whole life, actually. What am I talking about? I've had to deal with, like all of us, the 20 years of this dumb Patriots. Oh, I hate it. Of man. Oh, we talking about trade baits now? What's up, Tim? You thinking Jeff Wilson's trade bait? Bears is still trade bait as well. Matter of fact, I will trade him Houston for John Minchie and a fifth. You never know. There will be plenty of trades, that's for sure. That is for sure. Now cap for life, thank you. This is why I highlighted because I knew. Man, Ronnie, you suck for what you did earlier to me. Making me feel like they really did that Blake Ferguson really didn't uh clear waivers, man. I'm hoping he still does. Still less than 3 hours left. According to Joe Rose, Ferguson will come back on the cheap We might have another quarterback coming in via Adam Beasley. You're welcome, boys and girls. Thank you, Cap for Life, for updating us. Appreciate it. Man, we got almost 400 people in the building. Shout out to everybody here. And good morning, guys. Good morning. Thank you. You let me know. Put it in the chat. I'll highlight it. What do you guys think personally of what the team has done so far? Now this part I had to highlight this one too. Thoughts on Mike White on Bill's practice squad? I thought this was the funniest thing on earth. And what do I mean by that? Ladies and gentlemen, we know what this is. You see it all the time. The most infamous team to do this is in our division, and they did it for 20 years. And that's the New England Patriots. They would literally sign a guy that just got cut from one of our teams, keep him for that whatever week we're playing them, and then cut him right after the game, or um pick them up to get all the information that they can from the team they just left. It happens all the time. Now, Mike White got an opportunity with the Jets already. He played with the Dolphins, obviously. He is from Florida. His dad is a diehard Dolphins fan. Um, but I find it very interesting how, you know, I, when I saw that yesterday, I almost fell off my chair. I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this is real. But yeah, literally, ladies and gentlemen, the Bills brought it. Now you could understand why. This is why I still have this outlook. They got Josh Allen. We know this, but playing a physical sport, and again, I'm not wishing any harm or injury to anybody, guys. But you also have to understand it is part of the game. And this man has played with plenty of injuries. And he still hasn't come down. I'll tell you this. I will give this the toughness rating scale for a quarterback. Josh Allen is up there. He has sustained injuries and still been able to play with them. I mean, he should have had Tommy John surgery last year and didn't play through it and ended up winning the division. God, on the last freaking week. Anyhow, let's move on. So I can understand why they do it. They have Mr. Trubisky. He's questionable. Like, do they? Unfortunately, Mr. Trubisky, which is funny, he looks like my. Every time I see Mr. Trubisky, I'm like, oh, he looks just like my brother. One of them. He just, he's good in certain games, but he's just inconsistent, in my opinion. That's the main issue I have with Mitch Trubisky is he's inconsistent. Um, and I really don't like that. But um, we gotta see it. And having Shane Buccelli, and Buccelli, or Buccelli, no Buccelli, on IR, they're gonna need somebody as their what do you call it? Um, they're gonna need somebody as an emergency quarterback in case something does happen with their starter. So it makes sense to bring him in. It makes sense to put him in, even if it's just practice squad, because it'll give him an opportunity to still have somebody better than what they had before. Because Shane Buccelli, that guy wasn't it. And Trubisky's all right, serviceable, but yeah. Cook was third in rushing and first in total yards. I not give James Cook praise for what he did? Like I thought James Cook was pretty good. Your running back room is still not number one in this division. I don't. And I'm not. You're not taking me off that podium, sir. Not happening. Lenny Pena, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mike White is a Pembroke Pines kid. Oh, wow. Broward County, baby. Let's go. Broward County, Broward County, Broward County, 954. Unts, 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 unts. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you already know this. I am a Broward. Oh, sorry, Michael K. I don't know why I was thinking you were talking to me. I should probably just continue talking regularly. I appreciate you clarifying that for sure. Because I'm like, I know I'm like super proud. That's why I was like, what do you mean? I'll stick to it. When you put at Miss Fins, I'll know you're talking to me. So I appreciate you. Um, but yeah, I'm a 954 girl. I'm Broward County. I'm not Miami. Don't get me something that says 305. I will not wear it. I refuse. Literally, I don't have anything. Nope, not once. Maybe a towel that was gifted to me by mistake, and I don't even know where it is. Thank you, Michael. Okay, I appreciate it. If only Mike White could throw the ball. Mike White is a good quarterback, guys. I actually really like Mike White. I really do. I love their quarterback room, but it makes sense. We'll talk about the Dolphins in a second. Now that we're done here, but what do you guys think? Do me a favor right now. Rank all four teams and their rosters. Who do you think has the best initial roster? You know what I mean? Because again, it's not gonna be uh, the finalized one because the trade deadline is in the middle of the season. So, but tell me what you think as far as rank them. Like, who do you think has the best overall um initial 53-man roster? And just a quick look real quick. So here's the offense for the Patriots. Sorry, that's the defense. Here's the offense for the Patriots. There you go. And that's their defense right there. Special team. I'm not gonna worry about that. Then you have the Jets offense right here. And then their defense. And then the Bills offense. And now their defense. So go ahead and rank them for me real quick. See, thank you so much. Uh Michael K says he's one of our resident Bills fan. Oh my gosh, I almost said Patriots fan. Bills fans. He says Jets, Bills, Patriots, and Dolphins. Okay, remember it's just the initial first reaction of who has the best 53-man roster. Okay, Superfish says Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Patriots. Okay, Jose says Jets, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots. Okay, okay, good. Hey, Shake Money in the building. Good morning, Shake. Dolphins, Jets, Patriots, Colt. Uh, Buffalo. We'll just say that. Okay, Shake Money, I see you. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Okay, guys. Okay, okay. Let's continue. Now, boys and girls, get ready for your Miami Dolphins. Are you ready for this? Hey, hey. Yes, I'm ready for this. Okay. And the first thing I gotta say is, let's go. Let's get it. Mr. Storm Duck himself has made it. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. Cool name, dude. Like, absolutely cool name. Better than Sauce Gardner. Like, What are you using sweet baby rays while you cut your grass, sir? I can't believe that's the first time I thought about that. But yes, that's what I think when I hear Scared. No, it's Storm Duck, baby. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's go. Oh man. Yep, so looks like he made it. Look how far he's come now, baby. According to Armando Salgaro, undrafted rookie free agent stormed up makes the Miami initial 53-man roster. Congratulations, young man. Let's let's go. But before we get to this, these are the ones that I'm like, holy smokes. Okay, the wide receiver that shout out to Biggie. I'm not worried about like wide receivers. None of these wide receivers. Nothing. Defensive to Isaiah Mack. I was like, Neville Gallimore. Those two right there. I was like, oof. Didn't we actually need this? You know what I mean? That looks like hard to duck. Yeah, I know. Duck. Love the storm duck. I know, me too. Let's go. But yeah, Isaiah Mack, I think it kind of surprised me a little bit, and Neville Gallimore a little bit, a little bit. I'm gonna explain to you why in a second. Jones, we kind of figure Chris Bolton, right here, Nick Needham. I just couldn't believe, ladies and gentlemen. How do I say goodbye to Nick Needham, who played so fast and made us laugh? Ooh, 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 ooh. Although he's gone, for me he'll be here in our memories of the Dolphins. It's so hard to say goodbye to Nick Needham. Ooh. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain. And look, I'm not a singer, but it's not gonna stop me from doing it. I love Nick Needham, man. I've had his mom on my show twice. Amazing, amazing, amazing woman who raised an even better son. And thank you. And I just that one got to me. I think the entire fan base was like, "What?" Two of them that really got us. Now one we can, we can go ahead. Oh, thank you, Jeremiah. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. One with Blake Ferguson. If he does come back because of that whole manipulating, okay. But for Nick, it's like, oh come on, man, who's gonna be your backup? Your backup nickel, like, uh yeah. Uh, I had him, but yeah. But man, I'm definitely bummed out that he ended up getting cut. I'll tell you that. And Hayden Rushi too. I think he played well in that last preseason game. He played really good in the preseason. If he clears waivers, we might bring him back. I don't know. Horvath didn't give me enough, so I'm not worried about him. Everybody else, Chase Hines, maybe he's probably the only one. But Nick Needham, I think he's the one that really just hurt the most as far as cuts. Or if I'm gonna be 1000% honest with you guys. So let's get to the Dolphins initial 53-man roster. Oh my lord, goodness, skedaddle. So let's get to this, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes! Look at those pearly. Well, not these. Tua's pearly whites are a bit much. That's all I gotta say. But I don't know if I'm feeling this haircut. Love the hairstyle. Obviously, I can relate. I don't know if the style, maybe the way they framed it, I like as much. But it's still beautiful hair. So I give it to him. Two quarterbacks, ladies and gentlemen. Two quarterbacks for your Miami Dolphins. So we got obviously Tua and Skyler, and both of them I had them as my 1 and 2. Not surprised there at all because I just had a feeling that it only made sense for us to put Skyler at number 2. We had Mike White all last season as our backup. Didn't need him, thankfully. And hopefully Skyler never sees the field unless we're beating people by 50 points. You know what I mean? Um but yeah, so it makes sense. You drafted this quarterback. You're developing him. This is year 3 in for you, as your project developmental QB. Absolutely. I'm glad that they're finally giving Skyler an opportunity to be QB. And you know what? And I'm hearing beat writers and the mainstream media say that Skyler really hasn't had a true opportunity to get a lot of reps, obviously being that third string QB. But I believe I've told you guys this entire time. For me, he's my Matt Moore. If I can at least have him as my backup and secure him for the next 10 years as my solid backup, man, we are Gucci. We are gonna be so good when it comes to the season for sure. So I'm not surprised in either of these two. Devon A. Chan, obviously running back room. We just talked about it. Alec Ingle, which again had him in there. But it's Achant or Moster, Jeff Wilson, Jalen Wright. A lot of people gave me flack when I said Jeff Wilson Jr. is going to make the team. You'll see. I was right. Jeff Wilson Jr. was going to make the team. Who was the odd man out? Chris Brooks. First of all, he was already injured, even though it's a great quality for Chris Greer. um, no, I had already knew it was going to be. it was going to be Jeff Wilson again. This is his 5th year with McDaniel now, maybe even 6th year with McDaniel. Knows this offense, knows what McDaniel likes to run. This is his guy that he brought in from the 49ers, kind of like his safety blanket. So for me, he's making it. Even though some people say, no, he's going to get traded. Guys, we're going to have a very well balanced offense, in my opinion. And the running back room and tight end group are both going to be featured this year. For sure. Miami Kid says, Tua got paid and got the veneers right away. Yeah. When I first saw Tua, I thought it was like a Halloween costume. Maybe they're just a little too white, sir. Like maybe drink some coffee, stain them up a little bit so they look a little more natural. And they look a little too big either. Like he's got a mouth guard on the entire time. But that could just be me. um, but yeah. Which we were right. Then we get to the wide receiving core, and a lot of people were Like, oh, I had conversations. Do you think OBJ is gonna be in the pub? You think he's gonna start? Da, 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 who's gonna get cut? Look, I told you guys we were gonna run with 6 wide receivers. When I saw 4 wide receivers, I was like, I, I was like, oh, not expecting that. Because when we spoke, I told you Tyreek Waddle. We already know that's 1 and 2. Malik, I told you Malik was doing two. The second we drafted him, I'm like, this kid is making the team. Not surprised. You you saying that better than TD last night? Oh, thank you. Oh wait, TD did it. He did that last night. Oh, I didn't even know it. God, it just came to me. So that's that's funny. Well, that was 100% live, and that was 100% off the cuff. What was I gonna say? So I appreciate my song to Nick Needham, man, and I wish him many blessings, and that he gets to do what he loves, which is play this game for many more years, because he's got plenty in the tank. But yeah, when I saw 4, it got to me, and people were like, Barry, oh, I just, you know what? There's somebody out there. I don't know if they're in the chat right now, but they're gonna know I'm talking about them. Who told me? Man, Barrios is not making this team. What do we need him for? What has Barrio done? What has Barrio done? He doesn't even do. We can't even use him in special teams. Look at him. Look at him. Look, he barely gets off the backfield for a punt return. We get no yards. We get no yards. What? For special teams? That's it? No, we don't need, we can get somebody else. We can get somebody else. Why do we need Barrios? I'm like, I get that. But yeah, Barrios, I mean, he's still making his team, ladies and gentlemen. 4 special teams, yes. But Barrios does what Mike McDaniel like. Put him as a slot receiver. Mike McDaniel loves to utilize him. Barrios is still fast enough that we can do the jet sweeps, the bubble screens. Yes, as far as Taj Washington, ladies and gentlemen, um, he went on the IR. His season is over. After he got injured. So, but we have his rights. So there you go. Unless we cut him and do an injury. Oh my God, it's an injury settlement. Then he'll get the opportunity to play with someone else. But yeah, this. hmm Uh, oh my God. Oh snap! But you know what? I can't even argue with this comment. I have to take it. It's hilarious. He went to a vet and got horse teeth. I'm sorry, too. I love you, man. I love you, but they're just too big for your face. Like, I don't understand why some of these celebrities get your veneers. I'm not saying that. That's fine, whatever. But can we get them framed a little to what your actual, natural teeth were at? Because, my lord, every time Tua talks, I feel like he still got his mouth guard on. Like, I can't even pretend. Like, I don't even. I'd have to like. I can't. But yeah. It's still hilarious. But to you out there that totally told me this off season there was no way that Barrios was making this team. Apparently somebody was wrong. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're live, but oh, oof, listen. Oh God, brain, stop, stop. Okay, when my brain sees something funny, sometimes it'll just put it on repeat in my head, and then I just can't stop laughing. Okay, we're live, Miss Fins. We're live, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen, to our regularly scheduled broadcasting. Okay. Um, there you go. Whew, let's continue. Where were we? So yeah, so I thought the wide receiver room that was interesting. Easy E being cut too. A lot of people had him. I mean, uh, yeah, that was the other surprise. A lot of people were surprised. I mean, I had him making the team. Even though he was injured, I still had him. Big body receiver, man. I really loved him, but he just couldn't get it done. He's been injury ridden, which is still a plus here for the Dolphins, according to Chris Greer. But but yeah, I thought that was interesting. Now we gotta see. Obviously, some of these guys we're looking to if they do clear waivers to bring back to the practice squad. Um, but I did tell people River Craycraft wasn't making this initial video like I had him and Chris Brooks, and people told me you're crazy, Miss Finn. I'm like, okay. Both of them didn't make it. I got them slotted in. But you know who did make it? Let's go ahead and go into our tight end room, man. I was like, what? Tanner Connor made it. This is the one. But again, because we only have four wide receivers, because I thought we've been carrying six wide receivers for the last like 4 or 5, 6 or 7 wide receivers for 4 or 5 years. Last year we had six. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. How do we not have six receivers? Like, I'm actually concerned in our receiver room. I'm not gonna lie. The receiver room giving me. I'm scratching my head a little. I'm a little bit concerned with the receiver room only because I feel like we really don't have depth like that. But seeing only having four receivers, then it makes sense. I didn't think they would carry four tight ends. I thought they would only carry three tight ends. And Julian Hill, which people were like, he's not making the team. I'm like, okay. Hill, Johnu Smith, and Smythe, all three of them were in my book. They both all made it. Tanner Connor, I had him going into the practice squad. He might still end up in the practice squad, guys. Whenever, let's say, OBJ comes back, you have to clear a roster spot. That could be his spot. That gets taken into consideration, and he's put into the practice squad. And then they allow after he gets cut, passes waivers, and all that good stuff. Then he can go to practice squad, and OBJ is put into the lineup. So that could be one of the reasons. But it just that one I was like, oh, wasn't expecting that at all. But okay, cool. And then our O line, Taron Armstead, Aaron Brewer, Lester Cotton, Jack Driscoll, which looked really good for us um in the preseason. And I'm gonna show you the depth chart in a second, but so far the guys that we've been looking at have all made it. Who is it? Yep. Liam Eichenberg, Austin Jackson, Robert Jones, Kendall Lamb, like we knew. Andrew Meyer. That let me see here. He's the one that kind of I was like, okay, Meyer. Now I wasn't expecting him to make it. I think I had him on my practice squad. Yep, I had him on my practice squad. Do. So I didn't expect him to make the 53-man roster, but again, he could be one of those that ends up, once we have, because you get two designations from IR that you can bring back. Maybe he's that other one that we actually put into practice squad or officially cut at the time. So Meyer definitely got me here, and then Patrick Paul. Anybody that thought that Patrick Paul was not gonna make this roster, I don't know what to tell you, homie. I don't know what to tell you. But they ended up carrying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 O linemen. And when we got rid of Mike White and we did the 53-man roster, that means we have one extra spot. I did say it was either going to be O line that gets that extra person or maybe the linebacking core. Ended up being O line, so not too bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. I predicted the Washington will have at least two kickoff returns for a touchdown this season. Man, from your lips to that field, because yeah, Andrew Myers, yep. Our backup O line was Swiss cheese in the preseason. Yeah, and now they're gonna go into the regular season. Wait, Rucci got cut? Yes. Over Stonehand Tanner? Miami kid. Yeah, he did. What's up, word of mouth? Welcome, buddy. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming through, man. Nice to see you again. Let's see here. Malik was electrifying. Yes, he absolutely was. Okay, so let's go to our D line, if you will. Okay, okay. Um, our D line, ladies and gentlemen, Calais Campbell, Calais Campbell. Um, so we got Calais Campbell, DeJohn Hand, Benito Jones, oh man, Brandon Peely, and Sealer. Ooh, did I not say we were gonna have 5 DTs, guys? 5 DTs, and all 5 ended up making that initial roster. Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go. It makes absolute sense. Calais Campbell, he's probably your closest player to your Christian Wilkins replacement. Same caliber, no, because Wilkins is obviously much younger. But still having a veteran present opposite to Sealer, it's gonna be good, in my opinion. Then we have our linebacking core, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Quentin Bell, Jordan Brooks, Mohamed Kamara, David Long Jr., Emmanuel Ogba, Jalen Phillips, Duke Riley, Chop Robinson, Shannon Tyndall, and Anthony Walker Jr. Oof! Oh man, guys, you won't believe this. I flipped out, ladies and gentlemen. I like absolutely flip. I have to show you. There's nowhere. I have to show you. Look, look who liked my post. Look who liked my post. Where is he? Thanks. Who liked my post? Oh, come on, baby. Look who liked my post. No, that's not good. That's not it. Ah, where is it? Oh, who likes my post? Oh my gosh. Really? Now you're nowhere to be found? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Duke Riley liked my post. I know it seems super silly, but it is what it is. Where is it? Oh, thank you, Zach, for following me. Oh no, that's so different. Oh man. Anywho, I made a post about Duke, and I told them, we're grateful to have you back, man. And can't believe it. Where is it? There it is. Ah, ah, like, guys, look at this. It's him. Like, really him. Really him. And he liked my post. He said, like I said, we're so grateful to have you back. I love his hair, first of all. His ombre, the dark brown with the gold, where he's at on the field the whole time. But I couldn't help myself, ladies and gentlemen. When I saw the name, I was like, is this like a fan page or something? Like, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's flipping Duke Riley. I just, I'm like, this is so flipping cool. So yeah. Oh, look. Obviously, you see me with my little 1,400 peeps, and he's got almost 30,000 followers. He's an NFL player, and he liked my comment. Okay, I'm just saying. Maybe I'm overreacting or whatever, but I don't care. I was very happy, but I was truthful too. I'm very happy that we had him back, and it really hurt me to see Nick Needham go. Like, oh gosh, it hurt me. It hurt me. It hurt me. It hurt me. It really did. I'll show you guys that in a second. Actually, since I have it here, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, catch live myself and Mr. OJ McDuffie. He's gonna be live. We're gonna discuss some of the Dolphins. I mean, not too in depth, but just overall with his experience as a Finn, his podcast that he does with Seth Levitz, and anything else that he wants to go ahead and talk about here. I thought it was pretty awesome to get him to agree, man. I'm excited. So that is today's Wednesday, right? So tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern, guys, we have Mr. McDuffie here. So come check him out. He's awesome. I mean, I love the podcast. Obviously, former player. And in case you didn't know, Ring of Honor for the Dolphins. That's what this aqua jacket means. Very, very, very excited to have him. I mean, he's pretty awesome. So I love it. So there you have it, guys. Nice little promo so you guys can see it for tomorrow. Go check it out. And if you see it, I'm gonna repost it again. But the link to watch it is right here, guys. If you want to know how to watch it, you click the link right here. It'll take you directly to the show tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. with myself, Miss Phins, and Mr. OJ Madoffy. Okay. Let's continue. Um Jordan Brooks, knew it. David Long Jr., knew it. Duke, knew it. Tyndall, knew it. Um Emmanuel Ogba, we needed the death. It makes sense. Mohamed Kamara was looking solid for us in the preseason. It makes sense. Um, having, and plus you also want to make sure that you give opportunities to your draftees, and he was one of our draftees, so makes sense. Now, as you guys, well, Jalen Phillips, as you see, he is here, so I'm happy. Chop Robinson, the other one for us, and then Channing Tindall finally making it. That one made me really happy for him. It made me happy. The only guy I don't have, Anthony Walker Jr. He made the team. I had him making the practice squad, but you know what? Hey, still good. Corners, we got Ethan Bonner, Storm Duck, Kendall Fuller, Kader Cole, Serene Neal, Jalen Ramsey. Um, Literally the only one I didn't have was Storm Duck, and I had placed him on the practice squad. But maybe they figured he's not gonna clear waivers if we put this young man in, what do you call it? If we put him in the practice squad, so they probably were thinking, yeah, we should probably put him on the team. Well, I didn't think that he wouldn't be part of the team in some function, but I just thought, maybe he would be the odd man out. I also didn't think we were only going to have four wide receivers, but here we are. So that extra position clearly went to the O line and to the linebacking core, you know, from what I see. Um, then for the safeties, you got Elijah Campbell, Javon Holland, Marcus May, Patrick McMorris, and Jordan Poyer. Obviously, McMorris, a rookie, Campbell, Holland, and Poyer. They're You can kind of expect it. Um, I think the only other one is Marcus May, who I had. Yep, I had him going into the practice squad, so he ended up actually making the team, which is good for him. And then the one that kind of scared everybody was Blake Ferguson. Where is our long snapper, ladies and gentlemen? Well, that kind of freaked out a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of freaked me out too because I was not expecting that at all. Not even a little bit. That one, I like, it went through like wildfire. It really shocked everybody. Like, what are we doing? Who are we gonna bring in? Like, what's going on? This is ridiculous. So there you have it. So these are your starters, ladies and gentlemen. OBJ, he's in the pup list, so he'll be out. Um, he's got an IR, but with a designation to come back. Not surprised there at all. Plus, he's gonna need time to kind of mesh with Tua, because Tua kind of said in the press conference, we don't have any chemistry on the field yet because we haven't really played, but outside of the field, things are pretty good, which is a good thing. As you can see, Isaiah Wynn is another one that's out due to his injury, which is a bummer. Andrew Meyer, he's the extra guy, our third string center. But I don't know if I'm feeling him, because he was the one that got, if I'm not mistaken, he was the one that got trucked through the field. I mean, manhandled. And in that last game, it was pretty bad. But hey, we gotta see it. Hootup Joe says, pretty amazed we kept 10 O linemen. Is that because they are not sure who will pan out yet? It could be, yeah. So tell me, what do you think? What is your initial 53-man roster reaction to this? Because for me, for the most part, we had a general idea who was going to make the team. I think those shockers, some of the guys that I thought were going to go to practice squad, like I mentioned, ended up at least making it into it. Like even Quentin Bell, I had him making the practice squad. He ended up making the team itself. So we got pretty good. We got pretty good. What do you call it? Pretty good players still playing or being part of the 53-man roster. The only thing is now seeing how all that's been put together. There are still parts of this team that I'm a little nervous on, and the wide receiving core, I can't even believe that's one of them. Especially after I saw we only kept 4 wide receivers. Now remember, I did tell you the tight ends are going to be featured this year, just like running backs were featured last year. The tight ends are going to be featured this year. And for me, I'm excited to see that because it's kind of sucks not having the guy, you truly wanted in your team that you thought was absolutely much better, but it is what it is. Oh, get sexy. Good luck in the Bengals. I love you, man. If you're new to the channel, yes, I said get sexy. Mike is sexy. All my fans know that's my guy. And I was so mad when we got rid of him. Mm. But for me, he was ahead of his time for the Dolphins. Right tight end, wrong timing, in my opinion. Phenomenal. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the initial 53-man roster reactions to all four teams. Like I said, if I gotta go by what I'm seeing here, to me, Patriots are definitely fourth. Um, when it comes to the strength of the team, Superfish, I didn't get to see Jim Mandage, and I know he was also 88. Um, as far as overall team, I still feel like Dolphins have the better team on paper than anybody else in the division. So I will put our 53 up first. Oh, let's see. Hmm, I guess. Yeah, I'm 1000% certain Patriots are dead last. I would say the Bills are third. Bills are third. You know what? I would say Bills and Jets are kind of interchangeable between third and second. Dolphins are number one. Patriots are two. For me, if it, oh, I guess I have to give the notch because this, even though there's some new players, essentially it's the same kind of team coming back, just more injured. So I would say Patriots fourth, then Jets third, Bills second, Dolphins first. So yeah. Oh man, you saw Mandich play? That's awesome. Wow. That's great. Well, that's really good. That's really good. I know 88 old school. Mm, I like it. I'm not gonna lie. But we have to see how we what's the what's the word? Replace him. Hopefully, I wish he could come back, but I doubt that. And I bought like six jerseys, like jerseys. Not like these. They're almost all made overseas. Mm, I would say, like four of his jerseys, man. And he's my very first jersey I've ever bought for any team, ever. And if you're new to the channel, 8 is my favorite number. So for me, Matt Moore wore number 8 for us for almost like 10 years, I feel like. So, but he's a backup quarterback. Like, I love him, but he's still a backup. So, and I never seen anybody that I could root that I would be willing to buy a jersey. But then when 88 came out, and that man, he signed my boobs, ladies and gentlemen. Mm. But if you haven't heard it, that's a story for another day. That's awesome. Larry son couldn't still have it. Oh, I see you. Ooh, Jose. I wish we would have drafted Brian Thomas Jr. and not paid OBJ. To be honest with you, with the amount of money that we drafted OBJ for, we could have actually drafted Brian Thomas Jr., saved the money, and we could have applied that to a different position or a different free agent. So, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, this has been super awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Having all of you guys here has been awesome and great. As you can see, this is a very interesting um where is it? There it is. This is a very interesting initial 53-man roster. Just as an update, the teams have till 12 o'clock today when players, officially clears. They're gonna clear waivers, and then after that, teams can start picking up guys and move these guys around in the actual um roster. So you'll see a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. So there you have it. But whoa, whoa, whoa! Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. That was my very sole attempt at Christopher Watkins. I love Christopher Watkins. But ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. Did you like the Dolphins 53-man roster, the initial one? Did you like the Bills? Did you like the Jets, the Patriots? Which one of these rosters do you think is gonna really compete for that number one divisional win, ladies and gentlemen? Because if Aaron Rodgers plays the entire season and stays healthy, they have a shot to beat out Buffalo and get that 7th spot after we win the division. So, uh, that for me, there were some, like Easy E. That one got Nick Needham is probably the one that hurts the most, man. Oh, 'cause such a good locker room guy, good guy overall, loves his mom. Like I really like him. I really do. So, but anyways, tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. And real quick, hi. I'm so excited. We have over 400 people watching this morning, guys. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button on YouTube. Please hit that like button on YouTube. And remember, as always, you can join the family on YouTube and become a member. It's a great way to support the channel as well. You could also catch Miss Phins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So we can continue to go ahead and have awesome, awesome, awesome shows like this. Good morning, Nadine. Welcome, welcome. Let me see here. Hmm. Yeah. So tell me what you think. 8 a.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. Obviously, you can, anybody that wants to and can. I appreciate all the love that you guys show for the channel. And one more time, I want to show you guys, if you're on Twitter or Twitch and you're watching, you can literally hit any part on my channel. What is it? Let's go to the channel. Let's go to Miss Phins. So you here, okay? You can absolutely go ahead. Hey, that's me. Well, that's us actually. I'm not ashamed at all. I'm just saying. Yes, I like my own comments. I wrote them. No wonder I like them. But you can come right here, ladies and gentlemen, at the very top. You see it says host of Misfit Show, weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. On YouTube. See? YouTube. You click either one of these. We'll do this one just for entertainment and educational purposes, guys. And once you do, right over here is gonna be it's gonna be the manage. What am I talking about? Subscribers. Right there, it's gonna be a little button just like this one, but it's gonna say subscribe. If you guys can do me a favor, we're really trying to get to. Mm, we are. Let me see, Phil. Let me show you. No, that's not it. We are really trying to have you help out grow the channel, guys, because honestly it's a lot. And you have the different playlists that you can go, different shows, different things that you can see as well on here. So go ahead and take a look at this too. There was one thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh my gosh, where is it? Where is it? I think, oh, wow. I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. Here it is. Here it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are these? Where are these? Da, 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 da. Comments and access content. Mm. Man, where is this puppy? Maybe analytics. Yep, here it is. Ha, got it. So I appreciate you guys. See, this is why. Just to try to show you guys, we're at 1346. Shout out to every single one of the subscribers. Four away, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get to 1350 today, that'd be great. If you're catching the replay of the channel and you haven't subscribed and you want to get more, please hit that like button, guys. It really does help. It is 100% free because it's free. Subscribing. Oh, because it's free. Subscribing and hitting that like button. So, help the channel grow. We want to get to 1,500, but before that, we got to get to 1,400. But before that, we got to get to 1,350. So, guys, we're only four away. If you can do me a favor, and just like I showed you, if you're on Twitter or Twitch, click on my little picture, my logo name. Go over here in the very first line, click on it, and that takes you to Miss Phins, where you will see the button that says subscribe right here. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's all, folks. Jack Ryan, what's up? Good morning, Jack Ryan. He says, just Jill's fish Passies. I guess that's how you would rank them. So okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, man, what McDaniel could have done with a vertical drill like BTJ, both slant both Hill and Waddle, and then send BTJ vertically. Someone would always be open. Yeah, but he puts the team in a good position. He puts the team in a good position. So we'll see. And ladies and gentlemen, one last super time. Since I said it was last time, was the last time of the last time? Sally. Oh. Here it is. Catch myself, Miss Phins, and Mr. OJ McDuffie tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So go ahead and check us out tomorrow morning. If you want to ask some questions and we get some time, definitely go ahead, show up so we can get that asked for you. But again, this is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for being here. And as always, bye bye. Oh wait. Uh yeah, there's a bunch of you guys. So one more time, if I didn't already say it. Subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you. And football's back. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay. Now, goodbye. Take care, y'all. Bye bye.